Well, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday WIP, and you join me here in Woolly Hat's garden. I'm in the shade because it is quite bright and it is doing terrible things to the camera. So anyway, so yes, it's Wednesday and time for my WIPs, and I've got lots to show you. So the first thing is, ta-da! This is the Tartan Blanket I've been making for a wedding present. So there, it's almost finished. I've got 1 or 2 ends to tie in, and then I'll do some tassels at the end. But I'm really pleased with this, so that was good. So just to remind you, it's done in aran, a wool mix aran. I think I got it from Abercan. Anyway, but it's based on the MacDonald clan tartan with a few embellishments, because it was getting quite blue and green, so I added in the yellow or the mustard, and the white I think is nice because it really accentuates and makes it look really tartany. So I hope that they will enjoy their little blanket and snuggle underneath it. So I'm really pleased with that. It's mosaic crochet, so you have the pattern on the front and the back. It looks as if it's just stripes because you use elongated, well, trebles and doubles, and the trebles go to the row below so that you create the down bits as well. So yeah, really pleased with that. So quite a big project, but it was a good one to do in front of the telly because it wasn't too difficult and the pattern was quite repetitive. So there you go. So that's that one. So I've also been working hard on my Iona sweater. So this is the Iona pattern designed by Sarah Hatton for West Yorkshire spinners, but I'm not using their yarn. I'm using yarn that is actually made in Iona, and it's a mix of all the different sheep yarns that they have there, and they do it as a cooperative. So that's the front, and I've done the back, which is just plain. So I was having a look at that, measuring it up, and I discovered that I've done a few rows short on the top, so I'm just going to have to do a few more rows there. So it just shows you that you take your eye off the ball and then something goes wrong. However, it's not too difficult to sort out. If it was down here, then that would have been a bit of a problem. So that's quite a nice pattern. I love the cable there. So I'm now onto the arms. I'll come back and do the elongated ones there. The arms are plain, so again it's nice and easy to do while watching the telly or chatting to friends, sitting in the garden on a day like this. So I'm off on my travels again next week, and going back to Scotland because we love Scotland, and the weather looks as though it's could be quite nice, not too rainy. We had some friends who went over in May and they got absolutely soaked. So anyway, so I should be taking a project. So we're going on the train, letting the train take the strain, and I'm taking this, which I started a couple of weeks ago but haven't done because I've done it more because I've been doing the other project. So where are we? Here we go. So this is, now, so it's a plain sock, because if you remember I did a very complex pattern sock and I felt like doing something plain. So this is from Ripplecraft's yarn, based in the northwest of Scotland, a place called Clachtoll, and it's right by the sea. It's a beautiful place, so if you're ever up there it's worth going to have a look, and the lady there does some fantastic yarns. This is a sock yarn and it's merino, and the name of the colour is Ascent Storm, so I hope we don't get some of those, but Ascent are hills over there. So I really like the colours there, so I'm just doing it a plain one, so that'd be nice to do. So I've also, just in case I finish that, I thought I'd take this. So that's Scottish yarn there, but this is also Scottish yarn. This is done by Mothy and the Squid, and this colourway is called Pomegranate, and this is 75% merino, 25% nylon, and superwash treated. So I thought that would be nice to do. I like the zingy colours. So because it's quite a plain colour, there's a bit of variation. I thought it'd be good for a simple cable, not too difficult, and also a simple lace, not too complicated because it drives me around the bend. Anyway, so there we go. So that might be my holiday knitting, but I will let you know, because next Wednesday, when I do Woolly Hat's Wednesday WIP, I shall be up in Scotland. So hopefully there are signals up there, and I'll be able to post it. So fingers crossed. So I hope you're having a good week and that you're knitting something interesting. And please share if you're crocheting something interesting. Please share if you have the time. And I will look forward to seeing you next week from the Highlands from the Cairngorms.